Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. Hey, I'm your host for LT Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is season 13. I'm going to be covering episodes 15 and 16. So now I will be finally caught up. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like this video. Also subscribe to my channel, and you can leave your comments below. All right, so we are still in Barcelona. We're starting off where we left off, where Sutton was having a breakdown, knowing that she was about to spread the ashes of Merce, and how everything's kind of compiled into the three men in her life that she's actually saying goodbye. We're getting to know Sutton, which is cool. Because the only thing that I respect Mr. Carlos King, he says that he likes the stories on Beverly Hills where they just focus on one story. But we didn't have a chance to really learn these folks. This season we did. Now, Crystal, you just failed because for some reason you wanted to be obsessed with your brother. Why? I will never know. I really don't know. It's really crazy. But it's like this season, finally we get to know Sutton. I think we still need to know Garcelle, to be very honest. Dorit, we see her go through her marriage. It's pretty good. I did enjoy her in the whole PK thing, but whatever. Okay, so let me stop going off. So Sutton gets herself together. So Sutton gets herself together, and everyone heads out there. Trevor does too. They've finally spread the ashes. Sutton gets emotional while they're pouring out the ashes because how the wind is blowing. Some of the ashes are getting on some of the ladies, Garcelle, and I think Crystal got some, Kyle too. They were trying to be respectful and all of that. But also they wanted to leave this as to being symbolic for everyone, for all the ladies. Is there anything that you just want to lay to rest? Garcelle, she says that I want to lay to rest as far as how I operate. She says that she's pretty lonely. She's dealt with abandonment since she was a little girl from her father, who left at age 3 and came back when she was 14. And then also with her marriage. She fell in love with the love of her life and never knew that he was going to betray her like that. So she does feel alone. It does feel lonely. Erica, she lays to rest the things that have transpired in the last 2 to 3 years of her life. She does reveal a little bit that she's been hurt by some others, but we don't really get full caption of anything from Erica until the next episode as to what she's really wants to elaborate on with the ladies. But she's letting all of that go. Crystal, I think she said that she's letting go of her brother and so he can go do something. Like, Crystal, stop. Just stop. Anne Marie says that she has some inner things that she has to work on herself, despite the self-confidence that you do see before her. And I'm glad Anne Marie hasn't really opened up. You just got here. You don't have to open up to these ladies as of yet. Kyle, she gets up there, but I forgot what she did say. And I know Dorit. So everyone's had their chance to do what they do. So this is the final day that they are in Barcelona, and they head back to the States. Not much went on when they got back to the States. Nothing worthy of talking of. Except for Kyle. Kyle and Mauricio are still weird, and you can tell that there's something going on between them, but they still aren't talking about it. So it's like, what? Whatever. I'm kind of bored with the whole situation because you know that there's something going on, and she got to skate by this whole season without really saying anything for real. Dorit does open up to her finally. Kyle finally opens up to Dorit a little bit as to what's going on. Because, Kyle's been having a lot of issues with Dorit. She just doesn't feel like she can trust her. I just don't think that it's fair and how Kyle did treat her. One minute she was trying to help out the situation, and then you tell her to back up from it, and then all of a sudden you want this support, and you need to defend me and take sides. When Dorit was just trying to be rational in this whole situation, as far as with her and Kathy. I think that is so crazy, but whatever. That's it for that episode. Let's move on to episode 16. Garcelle, she has a conversation with Jax. He wants more independence. She's going to allow him to use an Uber to go different places. Basically, he's a little bit more self-sufficient. Jade is not that way, but he's just more homely, possibly seems more dependent on mom, but I mean, he's not able to not handle himself. He's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but whatever. Dorit is having problems with PK. PK is overseas, and she's asking, when are you coming home? Mother's Day is coming up. And PK's like, well, you're not my mother, but you're the father of my children, and I want you home. So basically, for at least she said the next Mother's Day, I want you home. So she kind of just put her foot down. And I said, well, go ahead, Dorit, and do it. And because it just seems like PK's going to do what he wants to do and not really listen to her. I don't think that he does listen to her like he should, but whatever. Kyle, Mauricio, yet again. At this point, I don't care because you're not really saying anything, unfortunately. And Marie, she's going to be hosting a luncheon with her friends and also with the gang. It looked spectacular. Anne Marie, I think we got off to a rough start with you, but I think you tried to make stuff happen, and it just didn't land. However, I think you should come back next season to give yourself another chance. You're giving us Rich. That's what we want. That's what we really want. She's got somebody there if you want to purchase diamonds. Her and Crystal bury the hatchet again. I guess they didn't really talk. It was just Crystal was sick, and then they just they bended without actually having a conversation. So her and Crystal to me looked good in her outfit and all that. And the reason I say that is because of Crystal doesn't really do anything with herself. She's a beautiful woman. I just wish she was kind of more expressive on the outside and a little bit more edgier and stuff. I know you can't make nobody do anything as far as how you're supposed to look, but I was like, oh, your hair is actually up. Okay, cool. Of course, all the ladies come in. Garcelle always is around, and she kind of acts like she's the poorest person in Beverly Hills. Just to let you know. Like, okay, girl. It's just like, oh, I don't know. Like, come on. But she does love shopping, but I guess it's got to be in her price range or whatever. Erica sits the ladies down, and she really expresses that she really didn't feel the support from the group during her stuff. You actually see her cry. I think finally my defenses are down with Erica. I think they are. Dorit and Kyle, they're like, I tried to defend you as much as I could. Some things were... And Erica, you got to understand, you were really not making much sense. I think that the Fox Force 5 owed you some loyalty. I don't think that Garcelle nor Sutton or Crystal owed you that type of loyalty. You guys didn't even know each other like that. You weren't friends like that. But she was hurt. Sutton apologized. Erica accepted it. It was just like this freshness that came over them. It's kind of like a renewed hope. She said in her confessional, Erica, I was hoping for more apologies because I think Garcelle was like, look, I still have my opinion. I did not want you to fall, though, but I still stand on my opinion that I did have. She was hoping for more apologies, but she takes what she can get at this moment. So I thought it was pretty nice. And that's just that. That was the end of the episode. Tonight's the finale. And you will get that either Thursday or the latest Friday morning. I'm going to do my best to have it done this week. I appreciate everyone for sticking with me. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for every view. I thank you for every comment. I thank you for every subscription. Until the next episode, or until the next video. Peace.